Sergeant Jarosz. Do you have the number to evac? Like the main number?
No. What do you need? You need me to call them?
I need to call them.
For what?
As a personal matter.
Okay. Well, do you need them to respond here?
Not here, no. Just a personal matter.
Okay. Then I don't have the number for them. I only have the main dispatch number.
A dispatch number. Oh. Is Detective Sokol here? Is Chief Satriali here? Is someone here?
I'm here. Do you need something, Anthony?
Yes, I need something. I'm telling you, I need to. Well, I told you I need to speak to them about something.
Okay, well, you know where they're located if you want to go on over. I don't know what else to tell you, Anthony. I'm a little bit busy right now. I don't have time to play your game today.
Can I speak to Lieutenant Carroll, please?
Lieutenant Carroll's a little bit busy right now.
Can I get a complaint form, please?
Here you go. There's a pen right there, Anthony.
Thank you. I'll be back because I can't fill it out. Unbelievable. She's definitely in my business, asking me what I need to speak to evac about, but I do need to speak to them. She gave me a complaint form now to find someone to help me fill it out, and I don't know what's wrong with her. I think that woman's crazy. You see, she looked a mess, and she's acting a mess, and that woman's got some drugs, maybe. Either smoking or selling this shit. Colin, how are you? Casino, how are you?
Wouldn't you just have an interaction with Bronxville PD?
They can go to hell. That woman, let me tell you, she's on drugs. She's on drugs. I've been waiting for years to say this about her, and I'm going to say this about her. She's on drugs. Jarosz. She has a drug problem. And Jarosz. She's something totally wrong with her. I asked her a simple question. She can't answer it. She has this huge attitude. She's going around gossiping about me for years. So now I have something on her. She's on drugs. You go in that building, you look at her. Her hair's messed up. She looks a mess. There's something wrong with that lady.
So what can I do for you, though?
Well, so I was speaking to the Eastchester, just recently, the Eastchester Fire Department, and they gave me a number to someone, I don't know who. And I spoke to this guy, and he told me to wait on the street. I asked for Gary. You know Gary? Gary. I asked to speak to Gary, but this guy wasn't Gary. So what I did is I walked to Lawrence Hospital, which I realized I guess I'm trespassed from there or something. I don't know. So what I did is I called evac, and evac was like, well, Gary's not here. He said, but if I walk up there, I guess he said he would drive me to the hospital or something. I don't know. Because my lung is messed up. It was when I was younger. You want to see?
No, I don't.
Yeah, well, no. It's an incredible thing that happened. Yeah, it's easier if I show you.
I don't need to see your lung. I'm not a doctor, so.
It's my lung collapsed.
You want an ambulance?
Well, I would rather, like I told the guy, I don't know what it is because it's like a sharp pain, right? A sharp pain that it feels like my lung is about to collapse. But it's the same pain you have when your lung is about to collapse. But it only lasts for about 8 or 10 minutes, and it spreads apart. Like 8 to 10 minutes apart. Like it spreads apart. So I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want an ambulance?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what it could. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know if
Why
it.
don't you let them come look so they can figure it out? Maybe you could tell them what's going on and they'll be able to help you a little bit.
Well, I don't know if my lung is collapsed or my lung is not collapsed. I don't know. Because the guy on the phone said I would have trouble breathing. He said I would have trouble breathing, but I don't have trouble breathing. It's just like sharp pain. It spreads apart though, like 8 to 10 minutes.
Have a seat. We'll call the ambulance. They'll come. They'll check you out. You tell them everything that's wrong, and then we'll take it from there. How about
Yeah, but I don't need all these people coming. I just want, if they could just if they know if it's collapsed or not. The guy said I would need an X-ray, so I don't know. I mean, if.
Alright, so what I'll do is I'll call them. I'll see if they could kind of have one guy come in.
Yeah, I don't want all these people in here or nothing like that. I don't do especially with that lady. She was going crazy.
Well, if you're not feeling good, we'll have them come check
It's
you out.
just it's a sharp pain. It feels like, it feels like a needle poking you or something. It's like a sharp pain, like, like a stabbing almost. But it spreads apart. It's like,
Alright, so
Yeah.
have a seat.
Yeah.
And we'll call them, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
So we're here in White Plains. I just got discharged from the hospital. I don't know really what to say. Oh, I gotta go this way. Jarosz is obviously, she's going through something. Seriously. That's a HIPAA violation. Asking me, questions like, what do I need evac for? It's none of her concern. She's got to butt her nose and everything, and like I told Coughlin or Coughlin, whatever his name is, all these years she's gossiped on me. All these years she's accused me of being someone else. All these years she gossiped on me, and boy, what do you know now? Look at her accusing me of being on drugs when she's the very one. I got a lot to talk about with her. A lot to talk about. And boy, I can't wait. I gotta make a stop in Tuckahoe. They took my OC spray off me. Hope they didn't Michael Gutman me and steal it. Yeah, some rookie took it. I don't know. Don't know if he's a thief or not. He didn't know what OC spray was. I don't know. Maybe he carries water gel or something on his duty belt. But yeah, that's that. We head back to the hospital here. Get our the police officer said they have to give me a ride home because I can't leave me out here stranded at 2 o'clock in the morning. And Jarosz, do better. Stop accusing people of things when you're the very one. You're the very one, Jarosz, who has all these issues, and you're projecting. That's what it is. You're projecting your issues onto other people, and that's a damn shame, Jarosz. That's a shame when you project. And you're gonna learn when I go to all those businesses talking about you. All those people, they're gonna be happy to hear what I caught you doing. What I've caught. Because I caught you in there. It's probably on a bad day. Bad hair day, bad makeup day, bad everything day, because you looked a fucking mess. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that episode of Miami Vice. When Sonny Crockett goes to New York City and that cool song plays, You Belong to the City, but except he was in a cool city with taxis. I just got off the phone. They said they're not going to be able to get me till 6:30 in the morning. The time is currently 2:47 in the morning. So I have all this time here in White Plains. No taxi. No nothing. No one's on the street. And this is a major city, by the way. No one's on the street. And, just a little more about Detective Sergeant Jarosz. Because she is a detective. This lady, you got to be very careful. And I'm warning the residents of the village of Bronxville about this lady. Don't be fooled when this lady smiles in your face and shakes your hand. Don't let her around your kids. She's a very, very, very sick, sadistic woman who has her own agenda. You see, Satriali hired her because she once was a good police officer. And she was good to the point where she was always nosy, always a yenta. And, but she was really in people's business, man. Man, she's really nosy. But now she's really lost her way. Ever since she's got the sergeant promotion, it's like she's turned her nose up. And she's really, like, doesn't give a fuck about anyone. And it's so sad. She thinks she's hot shit. I mean, you can tell she's losing weight, so she's obviously doing drugs. Now, I'm on drugs. I haven't lost weight, Jarosz. So whatever I'm taking, if I am taking something, I don't know what I'm taking. You know, you got to have proof of these things. You know, that's libel and slander. I don't know which way I should walk. Walk up that way. I'll probably walk this way. But it's libel and slander, and she's accusing me of being on drugs and shit, and saying all this stuff about me. But the fact is that she's the one who's losing weight. She's the one her hair looks a mess. You know, she's got these mood swings, like she's out of her damn mind. And she's gonna cost that village legal money. You know, because someone's gonna sue her, because she cannot act that way as a public servant. I'm sorry. As a police officer, you gotta have some type of decorum. And that woman has none of it. She flies off the handle real quick, and that's an issue. Imagine how she treats, you know, someone she comes. This is the reason why she's on the desk, by the way. You ever know she's not on the street no more? Thank God she's not on the street, because then it'll even be a bigger issue. But she's on that desk, and she's going to treat people who call in with disrespect and an attitude. And then, you know, she's going to go to slave to the grind, smile in their face and gossip about them behind their back and all that bullshit. She's a pure yenta. That is a yenta. She gossips. She has no remorse about what she does. She has nothing. And she thinks she's gonna get away with this type of stuff, but she's gonna end up losing her job very, very soon, because I'm telling you, she's gonna cost a lawsuit for that village, and D Young ain't gonna pay that money out. This is downtown White Plains. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's like you belong to the city. It's like Miami Vice. But unfortunately, it sucks. Look at this. It ends. The nice part, I mean, it looks like there's lights and shit down there, but all the lights are like down there. What's going on with this? It's crazy. I don't want to walk over here because it looks like that's in the way. So, I mean, there's a firehouse across the street. I don't know what the fuck is going on in this town, but I have till 6:30 in the morning to burn time. So I'm going to use my time wisely, you know, sightsee and explore White Plains. I've been to White Plains many times, but I don't really know shit about White Plains. I don't know. But, yeah, Jarosz, you gossip about people. Don't worry, Jarosz. I'm going to go in those businesses and I'm going to tell them the truth. I'm going to tell them that you're talking about them behind their back. And they're not going to like that shit, Jarosz. They're not. So, you need to stop it, Jarosz. Because no one's playing games with you. You're the only one playing childish games. Alright? You're the only one in there. You need to take a look in the mirror, Jarosz. Yeah, I keep getting stopped in this city by police officers, and they're pleasant. They're asking me, you know, where am I from, where am I going? I guess because there's no one out here. They keep walking up to me. The last one stopped me somewhere up the road over there, And I told him, I'm not here till 6:30 in the morning. And he was like, oh. He's like, well, do whatever you got to do to stay warm. Yeah. I'm doing what I have to do to stay warm. I am. You know, there's a hospital actually right down the street here. This is good. Let me capture this. You know, for all the Jarosz lovers, that woman's out of her damn mind. She's batshit crazy. There's a mental institution down here. It's a mental hospital right down the street here. See if we can capture it. I'm not gonna walk all the way down there, but right there, those lights down there. It's a mental hospital, and Jarosz is probably she's probably a patient. I have no doubt in my mind. She's probably on day release, working at the Bronxville Police Department. That's why you didn't see, there's no gun ever on her hip. Ever notice that? They took her gun away for a damn good reason. I mean, if Jarosz really wants to go there, I'm playing games with her, you know, she's gossiping about me. She says to my face that I'm on drugs. I can really go there, Jarosz. Cheryl, you're damn near 50. You carry on like a 12-year-old, Cheryl. You're not my sergeant. Never, if you was my sergeant, I wouldn't respect you. Because you're out of your damn mind. You're crazy, Cheryl. You know, this woman, you know, her husband. Should we go there? Oh boy, I have a lot to tell. This is too good. I'm telling you, I should release half of this stuff on pay-per-view. Her husband has not seen a final copy of the divorce decree. And if you're in the middle of a property division and you go ahead and get married, is that legal? Is that legal, Cheryl? Is that legal? What are you doing? I think people need to look into who Cheryl Jarosz really is. Because I'm not making this stuff up. She goes ahead and gossips with everyone. Everyone knows this in the whole village. She's been married about 5 times. Everybody knows it. This is not, you know, make this stuff made up. This is gossip that she's gossiped on herself about. She thinks she's hot shit, that she's a sergeant. Oh, do you have anything you want to say to me? Yeah. I'm saying it now, Cheryl. Jarosz. Cheryl. I'm saying it now. You're screwing your husband over. For what? You're out of your mind, lady. You really are. I'm playing childish games. You've been playing childish games all your life, according to all your ex-husbands. Even Mike Gutman. Should we go there? Should we go there? I mean, wow. She really should be ashamed of herself. She really should. You know, a long time ago, I said Blessington should be ashamed of himself with the whole sister thing, but Jarosz really takes the cake. That woman's out of her mind. If anyone's going to come to her defense and say, oh, well, this poor woman, it's not a poor woman. She does this because there's something wrong with her. She's not a nice person. She should be fired from her position. And she really needs to find a new job, because being a police officer and having all this shit going on with you is not working out for you, Cheryl Jarosz. Just make sure you say her name, her full name. She really gets worked up when you do that. Because remember, she's not your sergeant. So you don't have to call her Sergeant Jarosz. You can call her Cheryl. She's not your sergeant. Unless you work under her. Which, boy, do I feel bad for you if that's the case. Because that's hell to pay. That's like working with an angry lady every day of the week, doing shady deals with Michael Gutman, another thief, another criminal. Which I shouldn't even go there, but I can. But this is not about Mike. It's about Cheryl. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, well, Cheryl, yeah." You're right. The crazy woman's on drugs. She needs to get herself cleaned up and I start acting professional. I'm lost now. I don't know where I am. I think I just made it back to the downtown area. Apparently there's like multiple downtown areas in this place. There's lights all over the place. It's kind of like New York City, but it's different. It's just different. I don't know about this place, man. You know, like there's no one out here. It's kind of sketchy. Like, I feel like you get mugged in a place like this. I don't want to say that too loud, gives anyone any ideas. But yeah, she really needs to wise up, you know, because she's gonna get herself fired. You know, Satriali's gonna even witness that when he comes back in town, and that man has dementia, and if he can tell there's something off with her, then I think everyone can tell there's something off with her.